Alrighty then, one last video here. Sorry for all of the interruptions. People are putting in docks up here for their boats, all right? So pardon that noise. I will try and talk over it. So we left off on the Truman Doctrine. Let's finish this bad boy off. One more way to make Stalin angry. Actually, the list is limitless. We got the Marshall Plan, all right? The Marshall Plan was initiated in 1948 by us, and it provided financial aid to Western European countries. Western European countries being basically Germany, west, anything west of Germany, England, France, right, Italy, Czechoslovakia, Austria, whatever, so on and so forth. We gave them $12 billion in recovery programs. We wanted to help them. I mean, again, just like in World War I, their countries were physically destroyed by the war. Duh. Although World War II, a billion times more damage was done, right? Okay, not really a billion, but you get the point, right? The goals: we want to rebuild their economies, we want to contain communism, and the thing is, we tried offering aid to Stalin. Hey, Stalin, you were our ally in World War II. Thank you for everything you did. I mean, holy crap, again, you basically won the war. We were just there to look good, right? Here's some financial aid. And Stalin said, no, I'm not offering that. Screw you. I hate you. Go die in a hole, except in Russian, right? So he refused assistance, and he said, you better not give any of my satellite countries assistance as well. And so this was a huge slap in the face, right? We're offering them money, right? Like, here, we're trying to help you. We are acknowledging your successes in World War II. We're acknowledging your contributions in defeating the Nazis and Hitler. And Stalin's like, screw you, homie. So, right? So now we got some hostilities here. Fine, I guess. All right. In 1949, we have the creation of NATO, more hostilities. This is a collective security agreement for all Western nations. It still exists to this day. All right. Except more countries are obviously a part of it now. It is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, all right, and it was the first peacetime military alliance formed post-World War II. Now, this is all great and dandy. This is like a little friendship club, and guess who wasn't invited? You guessed it, Joseph Stalin was not invited. So fine, I guess. In retaliation, 6 years later, I'm not sorry. Actually, I am sorry, Stalin. Russia created the Warsaw Pact. Stalin was definitely dead by this time. We'll get to that later. The Warsaw Pact was the exact same thing, but for Eastern European nations, mostly aka the Soviet Union. All right, so Russia, Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, Czechoslovakia actually was a part of it, Hungary, right? This was a way for the Soviet Union to maintain control over all of their satellite states as well, right? We're in this agreement together, but Russia's the head honcho, so you better watch out, all right? Another hostility. We're really good at making Stalin angry. All right, we got the Berlin blockade, all right? What had happened, this was in 1948 to 49. Stalin was mad because we were secretly setting up a free Germany post World War II. Stalin, being a communist, obviously didn't want that. He wanted to establish communism, aka his dictatorship, to give him more control over more land, right? And also kind of like as a, we kind of defeated Germany, like, you're welcome. But we went behind their back and we started freeing them because, freedom is cool, right? Not living under oppression and a dictatorship is not fun, right? So anyway, Stalin decided to restrict military and civilian travel anywhere outside of Berlin, out of West Berlin. You are not allowed to leave. I don't care if we run out of supplies. I would rather you all die than have you be a democratic nation. All right. So that's exactly what it was. Such a Stalin move, honestly. Classic Stalin. In response to that, America was like, Stalin, dude, you gotta stop. So we got something called the Berlin Airlift. And this is when we all came in and we literally dropped off 2.3 million tons of supplies all throughout Western Berlin, right? Literally dropping off boxes through the sky with parachutes attached to them, full of random things, toiletries, right? You think it's hard finding toilet paper now? Imagine being controlled by Joseph Stalin, all right? They really had nothing. This video link, I highly recommend you watch it. It is about a U.S. pilot who dropped nothing but candy to the children of Berlin because chocolate was something they couldn't get during the wartime for ration reasons. So it was a nice treat. So yay, America, giving everybody else diabetes. Just kidding, but kind of serious. All right. Super cool. And the last side that we will talk about is the death of my dude, Joey So-So Stalin. He died in 1953 of a brain hemorrhage. All right. What this means. All right. So Stalin, crazy leader, gone, dead, rest in pieces in the depths of hell, wherever, right? Now what? So the Soviet Union had a big decision to make. What do we do? What direction do we want to do? But they knew one thing for sure. They wanted to get rid of Stalin's influence in all of Russia. So they went through a period of de-Stalinization. All right. They got rid of statues. They renamed the city of Stalingrad to Volgograd, right? They wanted to try and fix things. Stalin was insane, so he wasn't probably in the right state of mind to make any sort of diplomatic moves here. So we got eventually Nikita Khrushchev, which is a super fun name to say, Nikita Khrushchev. Anyway, right? He comes in. Now what are we going to do? However, when Khrushchev takes over, things only get dramatically worse from there. Stay tuned, people.